What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
And he got Prime Time Pod. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? You say that.
And second bill a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good, beautiful people? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live, making sure that all of the checks and specs are in order. How y'all doing today? A great day. Make sure I'm looking good before we get started. Okay. Throughout the course of today's session, if I could read these screens and these questions, if you have any questions for me, if you have anything that you want to discuss, um, let me know. Hit me up. Maybe I could field some of the questions, comments, and concerns that you may have as it relates to industry talk, what we do here at Industry Talk, um, how we work uh, with artists and talent, various talent in the industry to assist them in registering their music correctly or finding um, gigs, bookings, all of the things that are involved with the industry, the entertainment industry on my side of the ball field on the administrative side. So as we walk through this today, I have a couple of things that I want to bring to you. So be patient with me. Be patient with me. First, let me start off. Let me start this off because I'm a little crusty and a little dusty. So this is a good opportunity for me to give a shout out to my brother Keith Wallace. Make sure y'all tap in www.keithwallace.org. That's www.keithwallace.org. And check out the music, the information about Keith. Uh, Make sure you go shop. Um, we have the Keith Wallace apparel merchandise that is available, but I want to bring to your attention something that I utilize, products that I utilize. I stand behind the products that I support, and this is one of them. The the containers may be different here in the near future, but right now I want you to take a look at. See if I can get that focused in. Okay, the Keith Wallace body butter, and the stuff is amazing. So make sure you lock in with Keith on the website www.keithwallace.org. Um, give me a second here because I'm about to get myself right and pick up some of that. Um, pick up some of the body butter. Pick up the body butter. Y'all be wondering why. You know, So y'all be asking me the question, man, G, how you stay looking so good, man, and skin looking so tight, and you know what I'm saying? Look like you're old youngster out there doing your thing. If it wasn't for the gray, you know, I say, well, hey, man, keep myself moisturized every once in a while. I do hard labor. I'm out there in the fields and shit, lawn care, cutting down trees and bush hogging and shit day to day. But um, to keep myself moisturized, I tap in with my guy, Keith Wallace, you know, and our skincare product, the body butter. Make sure you tap in, and you'll be amazed. He saw me just put it on. Mm. He saw me just put it on. Saw me wipe it on, and I don't look like a piece of glazed chicken. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go everywhere. Um, I'm not gonna sit there and give you the ingredients in it because I can't tell you the ingredients in it, but I know that it works for my skin extremely well. Not to mention, not to mention, not to mention, you know, the beard oil. Mm? The beard oil. Yep, yep. Get you a little tension. Want to moisturize and make sure that your beard is straight. Mm? Get you a little tension. Pop, pop. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to display. Sometimes you got to let folks know, hey, man, I actually use the shit that I talk about in full force and full effect. Yeah. That's how I stay looking good, moisturized, on point, like Stacey Adams. You know what it is. It's your main man, G. Keith Wallace, beard oil, www.keithwallace.org. So make sure y'all tap in with that. I think my mic, I'm tapping the mic with that, with the with the um with the brush. So let me go ahead and get back to what I'm talking about. So make sure you tap in. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up. Just to let you know how I stay moisturized, how I keep my beard looking good and fresh, all that kind of good stuff. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's that Keith Wallace uh, body butter and beard oil on deck. www.keithwallace.org. In local news, keep in mind, local news, we have elections that are coming up. We've got elections that are underway here come April 1st. Make sure you get yourself an opportunity to get out to your voting precinct and cast your vote. Yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you get out there and do that. And always keep in mind, you can't complain if you don't vote. You can't sit there and make change if you don't be a part of the civic process. So go out there, cast your vote, and make it count. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Industry talk. Get your industry talk tee. Get your industry talk tee or hoodie for the summer. Well, you can still wear hoodies in the summer. I know some of y'all still wear hoodies in the summertime. Um, But we have your tees ready. Industry Talk Tee, www.freewayrecordsllc.com. Lock in with us. Tap in with us. Show some love to us. Yeah, go get your tee, man. Go support the system. Go support the network. Go support what we got going on. www.freewayrecordsllc.com. Industry Talk. Y'all see it. Yep. I look good in anything motherfucking well, but hey, I really look good in our own personal merchandise at all times. At all times. Casting calls. I'm giving y'all the rundown. We got the casting call in full effect. The casting call in full effect. My man G Mac is shooting his movie Sink or Swim. We're doing the casting call right now. If you want to reach out to me, give me a call or hit the DM, email your headshot and video links of your works, things that you've done in the past, your creativity, the whole 9 yards, so we can make a judgment call on whether we move forward with you in the casting of what we're trying to get accomplished. Freeway Records, FREWAY Records LLC at gmail.com. That's Freeway Records LLC at gmail.com. Make sure you hit us up, get us your headshot, get us a little bit of background about you, and let's start the process on getting you locked in to come in for a read. We also have our collaborations that we're doing with um, Hoochie Man James, aka JB, Jarrell Braswell, comedian Jarrell Braswell, and T Skates, aka Tony Gillespie. We have some awesome skits that we're working on, and we need some participants that want to show what they got, want to come out and get in front of the camera and see what it's like to be an entertainer and put in the work to see what it takes to get the job done, start to finish. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let's see if we got any questions. See if we got anybody that's asking some questions. See if I can pull this stuff up. All right, Frenzy, APR, Frenzy April. What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I don't have any questions just yet. So I'm gonna keep on running it down. I'm keep on running it down. Look, make sure you put these folks on your radar because they're definitely on my radar. I work with them. I work heavily with these guys. Um, and give you a little name drop and a little background. Keith Wallace. You know, that's my brother, Keith Wallace 305 on Instagram. Make sure you tap in with Keith Wallace, musician, motivational speaker, and he's making a real power move in the industry in terms of what he's doing and how he's going about doing it. Great story. Working on his book coming down the pipeline, and documentary that is going to be produced by my brother Deeds and the camp. We're working diligently to get all these things done along with the tour. Make sure you tap in with my sister Regina if in fact you want to book Keith for any types of motivational speaking or any types of concerts that you want to get Keith involved in. You can reach out to me as well. But like I said, I'm going to just pass you on to my sister so that we can get you locked in onto the calendar and make everything work the way it's supposed to work logistically. So Keith Wallace 305, make sure you tap in. And hey man, my brother is well on his way to what I would consider a fantastic career in the industry. Getty Blue, my brother Getty Blue, out of the Meridian area, Toomsuma area, Lauderdale County area. My brother Getty Blue on the road right now, putting in their work. We got Nobody. We got Toomsuma Day. We got Buffalo Billa. We got a lot of things in production. Southern Hospitality is in production. We have the Keith Wallace Getty Blue collaboration that we're working on, as well as pushing out the video production for that. So we have a lot of things that are lining themselves up for Getty Blue, and you're going to see my brother take off like a rocket here real soon. Got my sister out of the Dallas DFW area, XO Music. Man, look, um, if you don't know nothing about XO Music, you need to tap in. You need to tap in right now. That's XOMUZIK. That's XOMUZIK. XO Music. Dropped Go Crazy through Freeway Records, dropped Motion through Freeway Records. She went on to Spade TV just the other day and dropped a Let Her Cook freestyle that is burning up the internet. I mean, ain't nobody that could really fuck with her. Not that I could see lyrically. And she has all the qualities of a superstar. And she is persistent, she's resilient, and she puts in that work. So make sure you tap in with XO Music. That's XOMUZIK. She's definitely on the radar. Trulia Monroe out of Monroe, Louisiana. Tap in with True. She's working real hard with uh, what's his name? Hot Boy Turk. She's got some collabs with him and some other things that she's working on, and the music is fire. Make sure you tap in with True. Got some projects that we've been talking about trying to get underway, but we just got to sit there and get all the logistics worked out. But tap in on the radar, definitely on the radar. Terry motherfucking Cherry, my girl Terry motherfucking Cherry, y'all already know. That is the neo soul queen, and I wouldn't even consider her neo soul because she's so diversified. You can't put her in a box in terms of her talent level and what it is that she can bring to the table, what it is that she does bring to the table, and what she presents as an artist. From her voice, the melodies, the things that she thinks about, the spirit that she puts into her work in itself. A beautiful young lady that is an aspiring artist, and she's going to make it because she doesn't have any quitting. Let me just say that. And she is a part of the Boss Talk family. That's of course how I came across Terry Cherry through my brother E and Miss Jamaica. They gave me an opportunity to listen to her music and see what she's all about. And hey, I fell in love with the music. I fell in love with the artistry, and her personality and her style is just something to be reckoned with. So make sure you tap in with Terry motherfucking Cherry. That's TERRI_MF_Cherry. Terry motherfucking Cherry on IG. My boy Passport Scoob out of the Carolinas. Met Passport Scoop to my brother Terry Allred, and Passport Scoop sat down and did some consultations with me in reference to how to actually do what he's got to do to make it in this industry. And I can say that um, I don't want you to take my word for it. You have to reach out to Scoob. Like I say, he's on the radar, and he's injected exactly what we've talked about into his system, and he's seen the win. He's observed the win. He's recognized the win, and he's repeating the process. So, big salute to my brother Passport Scoob out there in the Carolinas on the East Coast doing this thing. Uh, Azo Capone, my brother Azo Capone. He's out there doing it real strong out there in the Carolinas area. Of course, I met him through my brother Terry Allred as well. Um, these brothers are phenomenal when it comes to their lyricism and painting the picture of the story of their lives. And I can appreciate his artistry and what he brings to the table. He is an ingenious artist, and I can definitely see him making a stretch going into this next quarter, um, with some of the projects that he's been working on and he's been telling me about as well. Let's see. Uh, uh, oh man, I can't forget because uh, brother Freaky the Pimp has been working on some stuff. I need to get with him because he had um, it was either a peace record or something along those lines that he wanted to push out and distribute, for unification. And of course, I'm all about that. I'm all in support of that. So I'm waiting for my man Freaky the Pimp to get with me, but definitely Freaky the Pimp on the radar. My brother Reggie Williams, go look out for Reggie Williams, Saint Reggie on Facebook. He's been working real heavy, real hard with his content, the things that he's been putting together, but he has some awesome music out there. Let me back up. Don't forget, Freaky has Culture Connections every Sunday, 8 o'clock. Make sure you tap in. Great conversations. Um, uh, a lot of good news and content coming out of the Mississippi region. Mr. Franklin, 601, tap in with his podcast and information that he's pushing out with a lot of the music that he's incorporating and the positive messaging and political messaging that he's actually addressing here in the state of Mississippi. So Mr. Franklin 601 on IG as well, definitely on the radar because if you don't know who he is, he was David Banner's partner when they first started out. coming out of the Mississippi region. Oh, look here. Make sure I get myself straight because I just brushed my beard. If you work hard, if you're a hard working person, let me just say it. If you're a hard working person and you need some pain relief and you don't like taking medication and things of that nature, and I'm not talking about no severe type pain, where you have to go to the hospital and take something for the pain. I'm talking about acute types of pain, um, muscle strain or back aches, neck aches, things of that nature from a hard day's work. After I come off the tractor or after I come out the gym, lifting weights, whatever the case may be, you know, um, I need something that's going to relax me without putting me in a state of mind that I don't want to be in. Uh, I got to give a shout out to my man Big Gip with No More Pain. No more pain. All right? No more pain, y'all. Go to Gip Goody or Gip Goodies on IG and DM Gip. Let him know that you want some of that No More Pain gel or any of the products that he actually carries. But I definitely use No More Pain gel coming out of the Gip Goody stock. Um, that's been on the radio. That's not anything that y'all don't know about me, but I definitely have to plug my man Big Gip at all times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our content. Make sure you get over to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Make sure you lock in with everything that we've got going on a regular and consistent basis. We drop in new content every day. We drop in um, news, information, reviews, you name it, we're bringing it to you. And of course, if you want to get engaged with sitting down with us here in studio or virtually for an interview, um, hit me on the DM, hit me on the DM or email me at client support, CLIENT support at gemsit.org. That's client support at gemsit.org. Hit me up. Let's get into it. Let's engage and let's talk about what you have going on. Whether you're a singer, rapper, whether you're a lawyer, Indian chief, doctor, you name it. I want to talk about what's going on in the industry. And of course, my specialty with this, when I talk to different artists, is of course your music registration and making sure that you are protecting your intellectual properties and you're doing things the right way as it relates to um, getting your documentation squared away so that you can get paid for what you do, from copyrights to registering with the right bodies, from the RIAA to the MLC, ASCAP, BMI, you name it. There's a laundry list of things that you have to check off and go through. But I want to make sure that if you give us a call and you need assistance in that fashion, that form of fashion, we want to make sure that you understand that you're getting the best of the best when it comes to doing it the right way. And that's not just me bragging or talking. No, I mean, I've studied it long enough. I've been around the right people. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be locking in with Mr. Lee, good friend, the architect, to talk about the music industry. He actually is the producer of Blue Laces, Mr. Nipsey Hussle dropped. Rest in peace, Nip. And of course, get opportunity to talk to him about his journey through the industry. 49 um, platinum plaques, Grammy nominated, award winning, you name it. I don't even want to talk about the number of gold plaques that he's got under his belt, but Mr. Lee is that guy coming out of Texas when it comes to the music industry. And the name of individuals that he's actually done business with is phenomenal. So, like I said, it's going to be a great conversation. That's going to be a pre-recorded interview that I'll drop at a later date because I want to make sure that we get all of the details and content that I can squeeze out of the time with Mr. Lee and present you something that's going to be worth watching and sitting down and seeing. So outside of that, let's see. Um, my brother Boston Rob hit me up. Okay, if you don't know who Boston Rob is, he works real heavy with our brothers in Onyx. Um, Fredo Starr is dropping a book here April the 7th, if I'm not mistaken, April 7th. And if you want to link up with the book tour and getting Fredo Starr to your location for meet and greets, for concerts, for promo, for commercial drops, you name it, hit me up. I'll put you in contact with my brother Boston Rob, and we'll go from there. We'll make it happen from there. And last but not least, before I get off this thing, because I'm not going to take up too much of your time because I'm gearing up for this interview I'm supposed to be doing with Mr. Lee. Um, Booking information for my brother Jarrell Braswell. Um, Give me a call, 808-225-9063. If you want to book Jarrell Braswell, comedian Jarrell Braswell, for collaboration, features, headline, skits, you name it, movie roles, give us a call, 808-225-9063. Also, Tony Gillespie, aka Tony G, if you are interested in a hostess that can really carry the audience and manage the crowd and really be on ground control when it comes to captivating the audience. If you're looking for a feature, if you're looking for promotional content, if you're looking to do a collaboration with Tony Gillespie, aka Tony G, give us a call, 808-225-9063. Any of the artists that I mentioned today, if you are trying to get in contact with them, give me a call. If you're interested in booking them and having them involved in any types of events that you have going on, and when I say events, I'm talking about special events, parties, concerts, movies, features, any types of independent film work, give us a call, 808-225-9063, and we will lock in and see if we can work out whatever the availability would needed to be to get those guys to your location to help you out with making your events a success. Outside of that, let me see what else I got. Do I have anything else? Because I just want to get on here real quick, chop it up with you, let you know what we got going on. Yes, I always got to give my brother a plug. I always got to plug my brother. So, um, you see that? Okay. 21 Keys of Success. The 21 Keys of Success. When you get an opportunity, if you have not gotten it already, make sure you lock in with my brother, Freer Ricky Ross, and grab one of his books, The 21 Keys of Success. Okay. Not only the 21 Keys of Success, make sure you lock in with Freeway Ricky Ross, The Untold Autobiography. Freeway Ricky Ross, The Untold Autobiography. So those are two great books you need to add to your collection. Um, Great reads, give you a little background about Rick, his life, things that he's gone through. And if you want to get Rick in your city for promotion, for collaboration, for movie roles, motivational speaking at your local schools, your juvenile detention centers, you name it, we can lock him in. Give us a call, 808-225-9063, to get free Ricky Ross in your city. Get with us to check availability. And outside of that, man, um, I want you guys to have a wonderful and productive rest of your week. Let's close this thing out. We're working our way into bringing you industry talk on a day to day basis. I'm going to get with my brother Money Moses out of Dallas and see if we can't figure out our week to week segments, which day we're going to lock in and have our week to week conversation, just to bring you what's going on in the streets and on the streets over in the Dallas area. A lot of things that have been happening and developing out of the area. I'm not really going to speak on it right now. It's in the news. I don't like to talk about too much negative stuff. I like to stay positive. I like to keep things on a positive note because there are a lot of positive things that have been happening in my life, and it's because of the blessings that have come down um, from the God that I believe in. So, and when you say, what are the positives? Well, if you don't know too much about my life, you should know that, both my kids have, you know, graduated from college. They're both playing pro basketball. And, I've been enjoying my life for quite some time now. And we've we've dedicated ourselves to wanting to assist and give back to our community in such a way that we can show you methods, of how to create that success model for yourself as you're going through your journey. Now, is there a one way of doing everything? No, there's multiple ways of doing it, but there are time tested things that we hold true to, that we know are components of making your business or your idea or your opportunities that you're thinking about as success. So give us a call if you're interested in seeing what we're putting down, and get involved with what we're doing. Because if you notice, our track record is pretty damn good. Not only from the family standpoint of it, but also from the business standpoint of it, with individuals that you talk to them collectively about how we compose ourselves in a professional manner and what it is that we do and what we bring to the table. And like I say, you're not going to outwork us. That's just what we live by. Uh, Give us a call, 808-225-9063. Make sure you go tap in and get your Industry Talk t-shirt. They're available on the website right now. You can go to gemsit.org. That's gemsit.org. You can also go to Freeway Records LLC.com. That's Freeway Records LLC.com. My apologies. I forgot to tell you. You can also get those books on my site as well. But go to Rick's site at www.freerickross.com to pick up the 21 Keys of Success and the Freer Ricky Ross Untold Autobiography. And on that note, I'm going to get out your hair. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness. Stay dangerous. You've been locked into another great episode of Primetime Pod. Major salute to our guest. And remember, ain't no time like prime time. This is your main man, Big G, with Industry Talk. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our network, Primetime Pod. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness.
Primetime Pod. Make sure you check it out.
Got a lot of fluff to think he missing. He say that.
And second bill, a whole lot.
Now, I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.